pitch. Left field coming in is for the Yankees. In left field, Ewing expecting baseball. Rounding second, he's into third, safe. Spencer Jones, another that'll score a run. Seth Brown, the batter now. Goes the throw down from Alvarez. Heading home is Spencer Jones. Zach Short.
Good reputation. Then you'd be on that.
2 outs.
Jeez.
Shielding his eyes is Ewing.
Arm. I'm sorry.
But he gets a third spring game. And here's the 0-2 to Polanco.
Better. More protected. Bichette's got
Off to Seth Brown, makes the flip. There's for the third consecutive season.
It's needed a frontline starter.
Is Semien.
One bit away. You get it.
Ali Sanchez. The 2-2. Swung on Jason Dominguez. Dominguez.
The pen with his fastball.
With our radar gun.
That being not.
Base hit. The opposite afternoon. Beatty
Field.
Jason Dominguez, Tyrone Taylor. So you're back then?
You did whatever it took, but no.
The 0-2 to Taylor. Keep.
Runs this spring training. Remember, he had an.
Here's Carson Bench.
And left-hander.
What do you
right side? I can tell you that
this outing.
Till the next time the truck.
Here's the payoff.
Another left hand
coming in behind him. Kind of a funky hard hit by Semien, but right at. Oh, there goes the runner. Tremendous athleticism. Duke Ellis is there. You feel that way. Emotion.
I would recommend staying. Oh, good. You pitch with that, but belt their own look.
Asking for it up. Off the mound is Peralta, underhand. AJ Minter faced hitters recently for a couple of years now. Ball. Mets with the leadoff base runner.
Much better, much preferable.
I forgot about it.
Shielding his eye.
Right in the jersey. So
to Brett Beatty. Double for Brett Beatty. Brett Beatty touches home. Going to third as Taylor had a hold up. He's.
You love him on your team.
Tyrone Taylor. He's in. Everything then was going one way. There goes the runner. He's picked off.
This is the group of the future for the Mets.
You know, maybe
73. Well, you know it is. And every time he pitched to Brown.
Oh, man, he's a bit tank as far as position.
Well, he did a much. No, he did our job part.
Defensive placement, particularly.
Duke Ellis now with 2 on and no. Pulls the defense overall. Anything.
The whole shooting match.
Into left field. Trying to get a few more pitches.
He would be prompted by Mel Stottlemyre to the pitch.
Jason Dominguez. As Jason Dominguez comes through with a for the Mets. Goes the runner, the throw from Alvarez. The 0-2. Trusting.
and now we're.
Yep.
Diving to explain my Mint Majesty tea, which I'm. You want to try it for these players?
No doubt.
Because
For those of you that are
Knows exactly. You know, out of your hands a little better.
if it's early, and I think
Bouchette's day is done. Here's Francisco Al. Hits to the right side for Francisco Alvarez.
that's right, Steve.
Who would have thought? The runner from third to score. Outs. Something.
Well, that's what impressed me.
Deposits into left field, but then
He wouldn't relent.
I mean, an adjustment and flick it back at me.
No.
He needed is every day.
well, victories. Whoever was his partner, yellow. By the way, Carl Edwards Jr.
Connie.
Yes.
and is trying to emulate that approach. Strike 1 and 2. So we got the game. That would have been tough on me. But yeah,
Be trying. Not alone. Well, actually, he did not work alone.
the Mets. He was the Mets minor league pitcher of the year in. Afterburners into third base. Throw. Oh! Center field.
Jeez. Announcement there. I thought it was SNY.
With Gary, he just forgot to switch shirts with him.
Or forget. And text
The new center fielder, Pache. Steady play.
guy has to be on it.
This is
Judicial.
It's in Clough. Backing up. Put the Dominican Republic. Oh, what a Dominican Republic beat the Netherlands 12.
I mean,
But those, I mean, the rosters of the. So one of the Mets' top prop.
And you.
First big league action. Strong throw. David Wright making his way in mid-game, and 2 years later.
you through the first inning.
That inning too.
Different pitches for all the innings.
Talked about how comfortable you are. What?
You know.
And he certainly.
No doubt.
At second base after the Escara double. Third, Jonathan Ornelas. Here's Ryan Clifford up for the first time.
Oh, good.
Corona.
Boy, that ball went a long way.
Axon Clough now with one on. Is Pache. He's. So another run does score. Jose Rojas now. They thought there's a huge amount of on the spring training line. Off goes though. The Runnels song,
Right?
That's right. People. All former Mets front office person. It's 80.
My contract.
It is. The Mets.
And
L.A., Chicago,
really terrible scheduling for.
San Diego.
I'm not.
Tito Martinez Jr. up at the plate. Good job by Reimer to make the play. So you
Right. And we won't see Gary.
Well, you never did.
It's a lot of suffering in that game.
The reel to reel. No, keep that. I've never shoveled so much in my life. This year was the second.
The roof. It took him 2 days.
time the Osprey. Do you remember?
Well, I just used the Latin.
Hello, right field, and coming on to make the.
Blizzard evidently was ahead.
You got to get someone up there to rake your roof. And there was a hole in the bay out of our driveway. The garage, side panel of the garage needs to be replaced. The columns was
Thing.
the dive.
Full house. Is that like mid-century modern?
Yep.
And it was perfect.
Because, you know.
Bare hand.
No.
Right around the foul
The
line.
road.
I mean,
Get out of here.
No.
certainly not fried chicken. Tell me a story about one pitch, the turn. It's 86 degrees and sunny, but you know what?
My contract.
It is. Did you get it with this new contract? The Mets, though, we haven't really talked about this. They have a chance.
LA, Chicago.
Dodgers, Chicago. Really terrible scheduling for April.
Well, if you can get through.
When he takes his walk, San Diego.
I
Not me.
don't think I'm there either.
Not me.
Pablo Martinez Jr. up at the plate. Takes a strike. Good job by Reimer to make the play. So you know, guys, not to, right?
And we won't see Gary.
You won't see Gary.
Well, you never did. I remember when I first met you.
It's a lot of suffering in that game.
The only time I ever saw you up late, reel to reel. Someone, won't name who. No, keep that. Zap.
Rocking and rolling.
Yeah, Frank Zap. I've never shoveled so much in my life. Other than people from Massachusetts. This year was the second most.
I had the roof. It took them 2 days.
No way.
2 days.
Time the Osprey, do you remember?
Well, I just used the Latin name.
Yeah. Hello, right field. And coming on to make the play is Young.
Blizzard evidently was a heavy snow.
Yeah.
So on. And I have a modest home. I don't have a man.
You got to get someone up there to rake your roof. They were charging like and there was a hole in the bay window, and bees out of our driveway. Our contractor, who's a great guy, the garage, side panel of the garage, needs to be replaced.
Oh boy.
So that gets replaced. The columns was broken in half.
Thing.
Jonathan Pintaro back. Freddie Peralta started this game, gave up 2. The dive of Clifford.
Full house. Is that like mid-century modern?
It's more like a beach house.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
And it was perfect.
I lost my DirecTV up there. My daughter. Because, you know, when I don't work games, I got to be able to watch them.
That swing man is such a valuable role. Bare hand.
Nope.
Not in time. Right around the foul line. Reeled in by Rojas.
The road.
I mean, Boone and Mendoza.
Get out of here.
No.
Certainly not fried chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't.
You know, last year, tell me a story about George Brett that, and I hope Gibby wasn't watching. That was one pitch, the turn, double play.